Hello everyone, my name is Jeremy Walsh and I'm the Director of Support for BNI Connect. Today, we're going to review how BNI Connect Mobile interfaces with BNI Connect. This is especially important for vice presidents or whoever's in charge of entering the weekly POMS report for your chapter. If you're using BNI Connect Mobile for the first time, you'll notice some differences when you go to enter your next POMS report. Let's review. When using the BNI Connect mobile app, you can enter all of your weekly activity. We've been able to do this in the full website experience for some time, but now we can do this on our mobile devices, anytime, anywhere. We do this by clicking on the slips, and at the top, we'll see the different types of slips that we can enter. For example, a referral slip. I can drop down the person from my chapter, and let's say that I have a referral for John Travolta. I can choose whether it's an inside or outside referral, the status of the referral, and then the referral details as well. I can either type it out or I can use the phone book if I have the contact on my device. You can choose which contact details you wish to share, and it will fill out the referral slip for you. Just enter a few comments. I can then rate the referral and save it. Once the referral has been input, it's already in BNI Connect. There's no synchronization and no delay waiting for that referral to happen. We can verify this by logging into www.bniconnect.com, and we'll see that the referral is already there. In BNI Connect, if I look at my Review My Referral Slips, I'll see that the referral that I just input is already here in the system. This also works in the reverse. If I submit something here in BNI Connect, it will automatically appear in the mobile app. For example, let's submit a one-to-one slip. If we check our reports, we'll see that the one-to-one is already here. And if we go back to our mobile application, we'll see that it's there too. After a quick refresh, the one-to-one is now in the activity feed on the mobile app. This works the same way for Thank You for Closed Business and CEUs as well as referrals received. One very important thing to note is that on the home screen, you'll notice that these numbers have not changed yet. My one-to-ones and referrals given are still at 0. The reason for that is that this is taken directly from the submitted POMS reports. So these numbers won't change until after your weekly meeting. Now let's take a look at how the POMS reports are affected. In order to enter POMS reports, we do need to be in the full system. So let's navigate to the POMS reports. To do this, we're going to go to Operations, Chapter, then Meeting Management, and let's look at the POMS summaries. I'm going to choose a date from the beginning of the month. What you'll see is that there's already a report for this next week's meeting. What has happened is that there is a draft report that gets created as soon as the first online slip is passed that week. If we look in this draft by clicking on it, we'll see all of the online activity that has happened. For example, we see that Marky Mark has had a one-to-one, Jeremy Walsh has had a one-to-one, John Travolta has a referral received, and Jeremy Walsh has a referral given. These are the two slips that I entered. Scrolling down to the bottom, you'll notice that there's also a button called the Slips Audit Report. The Slips Audit Report will show you all of the online activity for the chapter. If you're also using paper slips for members that have not downloaded the app, or for the ones that are not logged into BNI Connect, then you can compare the paper slips that are turned in against the online activity to make sure that there's no duplicates. From the draft, you can even go in and edit the POMs in order to submit the activity for that week. When submitting the POMs, keep in mind that you have full control over all of the data and statistics that are in the POMs report. That means that you can manually update any of the numbers. For example, I could remove the one-to-one credit, or I could increase it if there was a paper slip turned in for a second meeting. Keep in mind that manually changing the numbers does not affect the slips that the member turned in. Now, the great thing about using the mobile app and the online slips is that if your whole chapter is participating, as a vice president, your job just got a lot easier. All you'll have to do is take attendance, make any notes about the meeting, and submit the POMs. It's also important to know that if your chapter doesn't meet on a particular week, that the meeting should be marked as a holiday after the meeting would have occurred. The reason for this is that all of the online activity that had been gathered that week will be automatically passed to next week's meeting. I'm going to go ahead and submit these POMs. Now that the POMs have been submitted, you'll notice that my statistics have been updated. If any member is questioning their statistics, they can always check their personal participation report to look at the last 12 months of submitted activity. Here, they'll see all of the weekly activity and what was entered into the POMs report. This report makes it really easy for vice presidents to troubleshoot any errors that they might find. Going back to the app, we'll see that the statistics have been updated there as well. Just a quick pull down to refresh, and we'll now see the one-to-one and referral. Thank you for joining me, and good luck with the mobile app in your chapter. Happy connecting!